Hey, so in the last video I showed you the compost bin that I built in my greenhouse to heat up my greenhouse because it was too cold. The DIY compost system for heating the greenhouse. So in this one I'll show you the actual compost bin we use for our green scraps at home. So it's this one behind me, which is a 3-bin compost system. It has these 3 compartments, so I'll show you that. This is a very ideal compost bin to build. It's very simple as well. I pretty much got wooden pallets, as you can see here. These wooden pallets I just got on Craigslist to construct this whole compost bin. So I got all of those for free, so it's very simple. It just takes the time. And basically it has these 3 different compartments, as you can see, go along here. We did try other compost bins, like those ones where you spin, but we wanted to try this one because it is so big. The compartments of this compost bin are so big that you can just use the heat to compost the material, where the other ones you have to turn them constantly. So these can be bigger. This is just the size we were able to make here out of these pallets. You can see at the moment this middle one is just storing leaves and the bedding from the chicken coop or the rabbits. And the lids specifically, you can see I didn't want to make it as just a piece of wood on the top. Instead I made it with these corrugated roofing plastic. This way it allows to create a greenhouse effect, and then I attached it with hinges back there. It was pretty cheap. The only things I really had to buy were basically this 2x4, these long 2x4s in front. So this long 2x4 here, the one in the back, the hinges, the corrugated plastic, and then these to make the frames. But otherwise everything else I got on Craigslist when I got these wooden pallets. So you can see basically the frame. And we also made it so that these pieces can come out. That way you don't have to have them all in, and it's easier to put stuff. So these are basically slots on both sides. And then we have the whole thing sitting on bricks. This allows it to last a little longer. The compost material will deteriorate the wood, but by having it sitting on the bricks, the dirt and the moisture from the ground doesn't seep up, so it allows for a little lasting longer. This is the one that we filled so far of kitchen scraps and leaves from our tree. You can see up there, and then bedding from the ducks. So you want to have more of the browns than the greens. That's just that one. So the idea why you have 3 is so that once you fill up this one, you can let it decompose and compost, so it becomes good composting material. And then you start filling up this one and then this one, so it keeps rotating. So every season you have composting material. So that's the benefit of this. I just wanted to show you this compost bin to compare it to the one that I made in my greenhouse. This is the compost bin I built in my greenhouse, which is different than the 3-bin compost bin I just showed you. This one is just for creating heat and generating heat. So there's no greens or food scraps in here, you can say. There's just straw, chicken manure, and rabbit manure. This is just for heat. So compared to the one we actually used, which is over there. Hey, so thank you for watching that video. I just showed you the 3-bin compost system that I built for our kitchen scraps and basically to use in our garden. It has the 3 compartments. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.